Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do the weekly reading for the lovely sign of Leo. Leo, as I did yesterday, this is my second attempt at your reading. I don't know what's going on, whether it's YouTube or whether it's my iPad, but something's going on. I get halfway through a reading and it dies. So maybe I have to review. It wasn't doing it before, so I have to work out what's going on. Firstly, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. You are more than welcome to subscribe if you have just come here. For those of you who are new, welcome. We have a great community here. It's absolutely beautiful. The readings are only general, which means that sometimes they will resonate and sometimes they will not. And that means you have to check out other aspects of your natal chart to see what other planets were in your chart when you were born. Now, I've had people say to me lately, I don't know my time of birth. It doesn't matter. You can still look up your planets. The only part that really relates to a time, mostly, is your ascendant. However, I mean, it can affect other aspects of your chart, but mostly it's about your ascendant. And if you contact someone who's an astrology expert, they can very often work out your ascendant or time of birth by your life, what's happened in your life. If the reading does resonate with you, please make sure you give it a thumbs up so we can help grow the channel. And if you would like a personal reading with me, doing life coaching, or following me generally for live Facebook reads, whatever, whip over to the Aussie Goddess and pin to the top of the page there on Facebook is everything and where I am for the next few months. And you can keep up with me there. Now, if you are interested in readings or life coaching classes, if you can't find what you're looking for, just flick me an email and I'm quite happy to respond to your email. Okay, so we're going to use the Jour de Vivre Tarot for your reading. So let's see where we're going with your reading. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords coming through. I think it's very cute in this deck. Okay, so the Seven of Swords is a funny card for me because sometimes it has extremely positive meanings and other times it doesn't. The traditional meaning of the Seven of Swords is about somebody trying to get away with something. That can be taken as, you know, stealing away in the middle of the night. It could be somebody doing something like, I've had this come up on a surprise birthday party before, where somebody, wasn't a birthday party or an engagement, but somebody was planning something and it looked like they were doing something that wasn't great. So I'm very reluctant to really see this as a negative card now. The Seven of Swords really shows someone stealing away with their thoughts, their ideas and communication. So it can come up when somebody has ghosted you. It can come up when somebody is stealing intellectual property through work. It can come up when somebody is refusing to talk to you about something, like closing down, going into silent, perhaps silencing you, sending you to Coventry, as we always said when we were kids. But there is this energy of something being hidden from you here, something not being said to you. It could be somebody has some thoughts and ideas that they're not sharing. It also comes up when people aren't telling you how they feel about something. Could be somebody hiding feelings here. All right, Nine of Swords coming through. Somebody's very, very anxious about this too. If this is you, there is a feeling that you're not speaking up about something. That perhaps this is making you very anxious and introspective and maybe even sort of kicking yourself for not taking an opportunity to speak your mind. You may be keeping mum about something. You may be refusing to speak up. Maybe you're holding back deliberately, but it's causing you anxiety here because you're not able to speak your mind. The other thing is somebody could have stolen away on you and you haven't had the chance to express yourself in some way, shape or form. All right, so we have the Moon card. No, the World card coming through. Okay, very interesting that I saw the Moon. All right, so we have the World card coming through. Whatever this is, something is closing out here. Whether you're coming to some sort of conclusion that holding back communication is hurting you more than it is someone else, and you're choosing to step out of the picture. You may be closing something down, putting something away after realizing you're not going to get the opportunity to express yourself. But it could also be that somebody else is choosing to come forward and speak up, and in some way, shape or form is closing off some sort of cycle here, some negative cycle that has not really been serving you or them. And I feel like with the Knight of Coins, you may have been going through this for some time here. Okay, all right. You may have been going through this for some time with this Knight of Coins. So it could be that you've been waiting to say this, speak up, or for somebody else to tell you something for a very long time here. The Knight of Wands is a very slow, Knight of Coins, wow, is a very slow mover. I feel like here, now I've seen the Knight of Wands and I've seen the Moon, that somebody is definitely holding back from expressing something to you. I feel like you might have had a very short occurrence, a short relationship, a friendship, something very, very small with someone where there has been intense feelings and somebody has felt something here that they were not able to deal with at the time, and they may have done a runner. I feel very strongly that you could be dealing with someone who's a twin flame or a soulmate that you crossed paths with and had a very intense connection with. But I feel like this person just couldn't cope with it and disappeared. You could have had a one-night stand with this person. I feel that this person wasn't ready for commitment, and I feel like they fled the scene of the crime. This person has been thinking about returning for some time. They've been thinking about coming back, but there's been so much anxiety around doing this that they're having trouble trying to cope with the level of anxiety. Not just because of what they've done, but because they have been sitting with these feelings for a long time, and that has been quite overwhelming for them. Someone is on their way back. The Two of Wands is here with the Six of Pentacles. Somebody now wants to invest in something that they may have run away from before. Somebody now sees the future. There's some sort of energy here with somebody fleeing something, but I feel like maybe you are shining differently. Maybe you have raised your own vibration. Maybe you've put in a lot of self-work, but your vibration is calling this person back to you. So if you've been doing your self-work and you've cleared your energy and you're no longer angry, upset, or suspicious, I want to say, and you've let go of any sort of expectation or desire, and I feel like this person is on their way back to you. They feel your energy. You've raised your vibration. They can feel you. They can see you. And I feel like this person has done the same. There's a change in vibrations here. All right, so with the Three of Pentacles coming through, this is beautiful. This is my contract card. This is the universe saying that there is a soul contract between the two of you. There is something here that joins the two of you together. And there is something that would have felt like unfinished business. But there had to be a healing of both your souls. And you were pulled asunder for that reason, to work on yourselves. You would have triggered in both of you some sort of energy here. Let's see where we're going. I feel like you're dealing with a twin flame here. All right, so we have the Five of Cups coming through with the Eight of Swords. Okay, so you've been through a pretty hard time with this, with the Four of Cups. You may have offered this person love here. Now, we could be doing vice versa or flip-flopping, but you could have offered this person your cup. You could have said to them, this is what I want. And I feel like somehow or another, they just were not interested. But I feel like there was a higher reason for this, a higher power working, a higher energy, much more than you would have known. This is the divine working their magic. If you'd have come together at that point, it would never have worked, because you both had some sort of, as I always say, glitch in your fabric, a glitch in the matrix. There is something that was with both of you feeling disjointed, damaged, broken, some sort of energy of past hurts and mistakes, energy of traumatic childhood, energy of having some sort of lack of self-esteem, confidence, lack of ability to communicate well or to commit to something. Both of you were in this energy and you've repelled like magnets. And the reason being is you needed to heal that in order to come together. The love was there right from the beginning. You both felt it. You both felt that need for unconditional love. You both felt it towards each other, and you both stimulated within each other this need to be with each other. But yet you've repelled. And you've both gone away and you've both healed that. It hasn't been easy. I can see that. 5 of Cups, 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups energy. The feelings of abandonment, attachment, rejection, all coming up in this situation on both sides. The person that was left behind that offered the cup felt rejected. You're never rejected. The other person didn't choose you. That's not rejection. They may have rejected your love. They didn't reject you. The other person felt the fear of feeling such a strong feeling from someone, but feeling they were going to leave them behind, not feeling good enough, not feeling able to invest. And that fear sent them flying in the other direction. And the two people both went apart and both realized that they had inadequacies or limitations to being able to love in a healthy way. Now, sometimes this means people go and throw themselves into other relationships thinking somehow or another it's going to fix it, and that doesn't work either. I feel like your person has been through some sort of talking, counselling, or working with someone to bring themselves back to where they need to be, and they are now ready. All right, so we have the Page of Swords coming through. There's a truth coming in here with the Tower. Oh, wow, you may have moved on so far you weren't expecting this. Knight of Wands. That was the energy I felt coming up before. So much passion, so much drive. 2 of Cups, strong soulmate connection. The Hierophant, we're talking now commitment and temperance. The balance has been brought in. Time's right, divine timing coming through here. I feel like here that you were never expecting this person to return. And it's possible you could have moved on. You could have got yourself into a really stable position. You may not have forgotten how much you felt for this person. You may not have forgotten the love you had here. But this Tower tells me there is still more healing to do, but you have to do it together. There is a release of something here with this Tower. So somehow or another, the universe is now bringing you back together because we have temperance here. So everything is where it needs to be. The timing is right. You are both vibrating where you need to be. This person could come in with a very serious commitment idea here with the Hierophant, wanting to make things, bring things above board. The 2 of Cups coming out over the Page of Swords is a truth about love, a truth about what happened, a truth about how someone feels. And this is going to rock your world here with the Tower. But it's time. Things are all in their place now. Your person is coming in with a lot of passion here. They want to express themselves. They want to now accept the cup that you offered them before. Wow. Crazy energy. All right, so somebody must have ghosted somebody, walked away, didn't really give them an explanation. This person was full of fear, anxiety. They were absolutely chewed up by their own anxiety here, the feelings they were feeling. They ran. They may have ran towards other people. The cycle has now closed on this. It is time for it to be opened up. Whatever this is, it's taken a long time here. I feel like you're ready to walk down a new pathway here. A new pathway is opening up where you get to invest in somebody that wants to invest back again. I have this really strong feeling here that you are very focused on the future. I do feel that one of you walked away from something in the past. You may have refused a cup, or they may have refused a cup. But now, being in this Nine of Pentacles energy, wow. Coming out of the Five of Pentacles and into the Nine of Pentacles energy. So coming out of a feeling of lack and embracing a feeling of plenty here. Actually, I don't think I can put any more cards on that. This person is returning. Definitely returning. All right, let's read from the Elemental Oracle. Holy dooly. Okay, stay there. All right. Woo! I think that one wants to come out. I'll always take the one that flies, especially with my safe hands. All right, we have the card of the Equator to make equal. Six of Pentacles energy. 5. The Equator. Find the balance in your life. Equality among people is a worthy goal. You are worth it. Do not compare yourself to others, as this is a useless task that only leads to unhappiness. There can be a happy medium. There does not have to be extreme reaction all the time. Isn't that interesting? So this is asking you to stay within your balance, to stay where you need to be. Don't move to one end or the other. Staying in balance can be your most happiest place. So you don't have to have extreme reactions. I feel like this Tower is going to really ask you to stay in your power, because I feel like it's going to be such an amazing transformation that you go through here. And it's like the last stage of this big transformation. Wow, beautiful energy, Leo. Have a great week.